Hey everyone, this is ZeroPrime and welcome to a Let's Play of Morph Girl. Now, I saw this on Steam and it looked interesting and I think it's a horror game to be exact, but like I said, I have no idea what it's about, so enough of the stalling and just get right into it. Okay, Morph Girl does not autosave. Invisible, use the cogwheel icon. Okay. Save frequenting prior to... Okay. Load the save files. Okay. Like I said, let's see how this goes. I kind of like how it plays like an old VHS tape. Morph Girl. Monday. I hate Mondays. Not really, I mean, Monday is the same day as any other day. My name is Elena Pierce. On Friday, it would have been a year since the death of my wife, Rebecca. Since then, my life has been one tedium and monotonous routine. I work in an underpaid office job at a failing insurance company. I don't have any friends and I rarely leave the house. And in just a few days, everything is going to change. Aww. I don't know why, but this gives me like a sense of a European kitchen. Rebecca was a writer. Her reluctance to find real work put a strain on both our finances and our relationship. During an argument over our accumulating debt, Rebecca suffered a seizure. She was quickly diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. Ugh. She died 9 months later. Yeah. Used to have a family friend who's sadly his wife had brain cancer as well, and it was tough. Very tough. Every day I watch her favorite movies, read her journals, and her short stories. What started out as a means to move on quickly became a routine that I couldn't escape. There's a little to my life outside of what I've left of Rebecca. Yeah, that's tough. But not a very good way to cope with it, though. Yeah, it definitely gives a feel like an English home. I very quickly began to underperform at work. My boss was very understanding, but as the company started to lose money, co-workers began to resent me for the work I could not do. I was quickly regulated to my own office. Co-workers make hateful comments and drop hints about my supposed job security whenever I talk to them. I try not to talk to anybody. People tell me I need to move on and get over Rebecca's death. I don't want to. I can't. So I won't. What now? It's been 5 months since Rebecca was diagnosed. Breathing is very difficult for her now. Movement is almost Herculean task now. While the doctors say that we have still options, Rebecca is beginning to refuse further treatment. She wants to travel. Oh, that's an option? She wants to travel the world before she dies. See all she can. See all that she can while she can. She's giving up. I don't want her to. She's tired. Too tired for optimism. Too tired for treatment. She's tired of living. We argue constantly over the continuation of her treatment. She only has months left if she doesn't. She gets visibly weaker with each passing day. She can barely walk, let alone travel the world. It would kill her. Rebecca knows all of this. She doesn't want to be miserable anymore. She wants the both of us to spend the rest of her life in some exotic country to elope from her treatment with the money we do not have, with time she doesn't have. Oh god, this is gonna be a tough one. God, what do I pick? I would say this one, lie to Rebecca. I tell Rebecca that we can go anywhere she wants. I say we can afford it. When she gets better, we will go traveling, but right now she needs something to look forward to. Anything to be happy about. Rebecca is initially enthusiastic, talking and incessantly discussing where and when we might go. Evidently, she stops. Weeks go by, we don't go anywhere. She realizes that we can't actually afford it, that I wouldn't let her go if we could. She realizes that I lied to her. I never see her happy again. Again, that was a tough choice to make, though. I mean, just to take a little pause here real quick. In that kind of circumstances, it's always hard, to pick the right answer, because there is no right answer to that. I mean, in my mindset, this might be applied to a lot of people as well, but when someone that you love is getting that close to death, you want to try to fulfill their wishes as best as you can. I mean, like a comment I made about the family friend. His wife was diagnosed with brain cancer, and it just sapped away, her very basic things over time. Like, she couldn't walk anymore, she couldn't move. I mean, it's like each time it got worse and worse. It's like parts of her body and functions of her brain were shutting down. And one night, she asked, for a piece of chocolate, because she really wanted something sweet to eat. And he, at the time, though, with the stress and everything, realized, because also she was diabetic, so she couldn't have any sweets, and he didn't give her a piece of chocolate. And then the next day, she lost her ability to speak. And that really hit him hard, especially after the funeral, because he literally denied what she wanted when she could speak at the time, and that was something that, still stuck to him to this day and everything. So, I mean, that's why I picked, Lie to Rebecca, because it's kind of like, you want to fulfill that goal and everything as best you can, or at least give them that hope and everything, something to look forward to. Again, it's, like I said, in those situations, there's really not a right answer you can do or anything. But anyway, enough of that, so back to the game. Just a few days until the anniversary of Rebecca's death. I'm not ready for it. Tuesday. Every day goes by the same as the last. I don't know if it's guilt, loyalty, or just feel that compels me to stay put. How can I have happiness when I denied her the same? You didn't deny her happiness, you were just trying to give her the hope or something to look forward to. Did I just see something flash on the screen? Rebecca wants me to read some of her books on the account that I never had before. I've always condemned her choice to focus on writing as opposed to pursuing legitimate employment. Her writing has always been a source of major contention between us. She wants to know what I think of it. Before that's no longer possible. I don't know what to say. She's desperate for me to read it despite prior allocations. This makes me feel angry and a little bit guilty. Despite everything, she still insists that her writing career is important to her. The very pursuit that has jeopardized our home, financial security, and our marriage for years. I don't want to encourage her, but it's her passion. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this one because, like I said, she's literally at death's doorsteps. You might as well at least grant her that, so I'm gonna do that. I tell Rebecca that I will read it. It's a collection of short horror stories. I finish them all in a few days. They're good. Really good. Rebecca's university grades were relatively poor, but she's always highly regarded for her fiction writing. She's really talented. I feel guilty. Only now she's dying here I even bothered to read any of her work. All these years I kept Rebecca from her writing aspirations, and now she really may never reach them. When she asks if I read it, I'm too embarrassed, ashamed to admit any of this to her. I tell her that I've been too busy. She never asks again. Oh, come on! You could have at least got over that embarrassment and whatnot. It's like, yo, just to give her that answer. I mean, like I said, she's at death's doorsteps. Just give her... Honestly, I should add that what she wants. If she wants to know what you think of it, give her your honest answer about it. Otherwise, like what you're feeling right now, is just guilt. I often think that I would do anything to get Rebecca back. Would I? Wednesday. I refuse to get on with my life, yet I still expect it to change. It's almost as though I'm waiting and we're waiting for something. Oh, something's about to happen. And there's blood. Here we go again. It's been 2 months since the diagnosis. Rebecca is exhausted from chemotherapy, sick of both the side effect and administration. She doesn't like her doctor or any of her nurses. She hates the hospital and is very outspoken about how much she doesn't want to be around real cancer patients. Rebecca doesn't want to feel unable. She's restless and very much in denial. It's Friday night. Rebecca wants to go out with her friends. I tell her that I don't think it's a good idea for her to be extending herself so soon after therapy. I need it, she says. I'm scared that this will be too much for Rebecca, but I can't keep her from living her life. Well, if she's going out with friends, then her friends will be able to look after her and everything. So, let her go. I tell Rebecca to have fun. I worry all night but refrain from calling. At around midnight, Rebecca comes home early. I pretend to be asleep. She's wheezing. In the morning, I ask Rebecca about her night. She says that it's a little too much for her, but she's glad she went. Thank you. There we go. You see? That's what you want to do. Thursday. Okay, I definitely saw something back there. Wait, why this opened up? Okay, that was weird. What is that? I think I see something by the bath plug. Something leaking? It doesn't look like water. Should I go in? Go in? It's very thick in consistency, almost as though it's oozing out from the plumbing as opposed to dripping or leaking. It looks black. Or maybe red? I don't know. I don't know what it could be. But it seems to be coming out of the shower head. And this is when things get crazy. I don't know what was in the bath, but whatever it is, I need to forget about it. I can't be thinking about this right now. Not this week. I have some time before I leave for work. I can collect myself in the living room. I can pretend that everything is alright. When blood is dripping from your shower head or anything, you know, where water comes out, I think that's kind of something you might want to take big concern about. Just saying. You know, it isn't. Oh, I have to, okay, I can select. Photos of me and Rebecca on the day we moved in. We probably shouldn't have moved into a house with such an expensive rent, but Rebecca wouldn't stop talking about kids. Though Rebecca was still living in the city, she also thought we needed the extra space. I think we would have been good parents. Okay, notebook. It's one of the notebooks Rebecca used to write her stories in. I'm not gonna read all that, but... films. It's Rebecca's collection of horror movies. Well, some of them.
Let me die. Let me die.
The Brain That Wouldn't Die. I used to like this one. The film is about a mad scientist that manages to keep a woman's severed head alive for several days. The woman begs for him to let her die. Oh yeah, unsurprisingly, I no longer care for it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I remember that film that I saw in my cinema class at the university. Please finish your report by the end of tomorrow. Maybe you'll be happier working somewhere else? Really, people? Passive aggression comments certainly aren't uncommon around here, but I don't think I can put this report off any longer. I'll do the bulk of the work tomorrow. I can't do this right now. What the... I used to take comfort in working here after Rebecca's death. I could pretend that she was at home waiting for me just like before. A small part of me really believed that she would be. Yeah, that's not normal. Whatever was leaking has now completely filled the bath. It looks like blood. I need to call somebody over to fix this. I don't want to. I don't want to have to deal with any of this. I can't deal with this. Not today. Not this week. Not anymore. Call. I tell them about the bath, how it looks like as though it's filled with blood. As expected, they don't believe me. They can't send anybody over until Monday. And I'm expected to live with a bath full of this for 3 days? Great. What kind of service is that anyway? I mean, what if it's like a biohazard or something? Oh hell. Okay, that's the ring crap right there. Okay. I think she's home. Rebecca always insisted on living in the city. It's expensive. We could only afford a small house. It's overpriced, ugly, and the landlord's a bitch. Were we to live anywhere else, this place would be a fraction of the rent I pay for it. I can't get us somewhere bigger. Maybe then we could afford what Rebecca needs for recovery. I want to move. Making sure that Rebecca gets better as fast as possible is more important to me. But Rebecca insists that we stay. She said that the city is our home and that she doesn't want to leave our memories behind. It's a terrible place. We could save money. Yeah, let's just say stay. I reluctantly let her stay. She insists that she'll recover without the extra equipment. We spend the evening reminiscing about the horrible state that the house was on the day we first moved in. Rebecca did a really good job on it. She's proud. We get an urgent call about the test results that day. Rebecca plays wedding music in the car as we drive to the hospital. She sings along very loudly. She's trying to be positive. She's trying to make me smile. It's not good news. She's dying. It's terminal. I can't smile anymore. It's Friday, Friday, the shit's about to go down on Friday. Oh, another one. Wait, not anymore. I think I heard something break in the kitchen. Is somebody in there? I don't have time for any of this. I'm already late for work, and if I don't finish my report today, I could lose my job. Honestly, I'd rather be burglared. Should I go in? Nah, let's get the heck out of there. Hello? Nothing. Nobody seems to be there. I guess I'll hang up. That's my home phone number. Is somebody really inside my house? Are they really calling me from my own home? Surely this has to be some kind of joke. I shouldn't answer it. They've broken into my home. I still really need to finish this report by the end of the day. Then maybe I should answer it? I have no idea who this person is or why they might be calling. Who knows who it could be? Who knows who it could be? Do not answer that phone. Stay calm. Whoever is doing this is likely responsible for everything that happened. This is just some terrible joke. I will just call the police, change the locks, and forget that any of this ever happened. Everything will be fine. Normal. Well, at least you finished that report. Oh! Why aren't you running out the door? Why run to your bedroom? If I saw shit like that, I'd be running out the door. The figure standing in the kitchen. Despite everything, it felt like Rebecca. It is a Rebecca. Maybe if I hide here long enough, it leaves on its own. Like that ever works! Like seriously, like that ever freaking works. I'll stay here until it does. Rebecca has been hospital-ridden for a week now. She's on life support. She could no longer move or speak. She could barely breathe. We had to take her. She will never leave. The doctors say that she only has days left. She's going to die. Rebecca is in a horrific pain. She frequently gestures to her life support. I know what she wants. This is the hardest decision anyone has to make. I'm gonna go with this because, like I said, she only has days left to live. And you might as well let her go merciful, let her go out painlessly. So, here we go. I pull Rebecca's life support. Rebecca flatlines less than a minute later. It's what she wanted, but it isn't what I wanted. If I were to refuse, she will only spend her remaining days in agony, waiting to die. But there was so much I wanted to say, so much I should have said to her. Her friends, her family, they never even got to say goodbye. I took that from them. I panicked, and now she's gone. You killed her. What the? Whoa, what the? Well, I mean, it's what she wanted. She wanted to die. I mean...
Something that had intelligence enough to seek him out and destroy him later. Sawyer claims to have killed the thing he saw, put a half a dozen rifle bullets into it. I've seen that old 4440 used up to live after they kept those slugs.
What the? Overdue rent. Rebecca was always too focused on her writing to consider employment, but we managed. Until I was demoted. It's a photograph of me and Rebecca at a party just a few days after we met. I was a loner at the university. I spent a lot of nights at the student bar alone, hoping that I wouldn't be. One night I wasn't. I met Rebecca. She very quickly introduced me to her circle of friends and invited me to a party later that week. We kissed for the first time that night. So... it's one of Rebecca's old notebooks. She used to write her short stories in these. Alright. Excuse me, like I said, I'm not going to read that long text and everything. Attack of the Giant Leeches. This is one of Rebecca's old movies. She used to make fun of me for liking it. She said it was a really bad film. It is. Now let's take a look at the clip. Attack of the Giant Leeches. Starring Ken Clark, Yvette Vickers, Jan Shepard, Michael Emmett, with Taylor McCurve, Barbara Ventura, Gene Roof, Daniel White, and George Caesar. Original story and screenplay by Leo Gardon. That's enough of that. (2015). Wait, what's this? Oh. Yeah, sorry for this. I'm just reading the text by myself, so... you're not gonna have consent about the last entry you murdered me? A preserved rose. Rebecca gave this to me on the last Valentine's Day we spent together. She said it would last forever, so that she could make up for all the Valentine's Day she was going to miss. It's wilting. Why do I have a bad feeling of what's coming up next? It's the crystal graduation bear I gave to Rebecca when she graduated. When she had encouraged me to become more confident and outgoing, I pushed and tutored Rebecca to finish university. I was so proud of her that day, and so very grateful. It's the Yamish ring that I used to propose a few weeks after we moved in together. It was a very cheap ring. We didn't have a lot of money at the time. I was so worried that she wouldn't like it. I don't think she did, though she would have never admitted it to me. Here it comes. Why did you do that? Oh, it's waiting for me. What does it want? It hasn't done anything to me yet. It feels like Rebecca. What if it's okay? Maybe I should approach it? But then maybe I should grab a knife from the kitchen first. Just to be safe. Ah, screw it. Go in. Because I think either way we're dead. Let's see what happens. Whoop. Whatever Rebecca was, it was not convinced of my affections for it. It could sense the hesitation in my every actions. It could not accept me, and I'm not sure if I could have accepted it either. I was subsequently followed to death for my uncertainty. It's over now. This is but one of the 6 endings that lay in the story of choice and occur real consequence, enabling altering a conclusion to Morph Girl. Will you find them all? Probably not. Okay, that was Morph Girl. And I have to say, it was a pretty interesting game. Not as scary as I thought it would be. I mean, there was some moments that, like, you know, had like a little, shiver down the spine, but other than that, it was a pretty interesting game. So, if you happen to see it on Steam and want to give it a shot, go for it. So, in any case, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've been enjoying this as much as I have. And as always, leave a comment below, subscribe for more video update, share this on your Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and other social medias. And don't forget to hit the like button to help out the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.